Hi there, I'm Surang from English Win. Today I have a special thing to tell you. I know that you are really interested in learning English language. We have learned English language at school, 13 years, and then thereafter we have done diplomas and different things. Maybe we have degrees, but we don't speak. That is the problem. We have a very good idea about English language, but yet proud we can't speak. Why can't we? The answer is that you cannot think in English. Don't worry. It is not a big problem. Say, so now the problem is, how can we start thinking in English? To think in English, you have to think about total immersion. Total immersion is completely you are surrounded by English, not Sinhala. Say you can read English, you listen to English things, podcasts, maybe audiobooks or anything, conversations, discussions, or sort of things. Continuously you are listening to English. Then you can start thinking in English. But the sad fact is, but the problem is, you want to learn how to think in English but in Sinhala. If I teach you how to think in English, you don't watch this video. That is the problem. That is the problem with you. If I explain everything in Sinhala, oh, this is how to think in English in Sinhala, then you will listen to me perfectly. Okay, that's very good. Good number of secrets, good number of methods, good number of ways, good number of things that Suddha does to think in English. If I explain you everything in Sinhala, you will listen to me. Okay, very good, nice, okay, perfect. But we are thinking in English. We are thinking in Sinhala, both the teacher and listener. But today I am not using Sinhala, at least one word in this. The teacher is teaching the learner how to think in English in Sinhala. And learner is learning and you are learning how to think in English in Sinhala. The both are thinking in Sinhala. I am thinking in Sinhala and you are thinking in Sinhala. We are thinking in Sinhala. We are mastering Sinhala. We cannot speak English language. But you have no idea about what's happening here. We are learning Sinhala. If you understand my language, what I am talking about, that is good. So you can start speaking. Because I am using a very simple language. I am not using big words, bombastic words. So that is quite sufficient for you to start. So therefore, make it a point, try to understand the secret behind thinking in English is total immersion. Total immersion is you are flooded with English. You are surrounded by English. You can listen to English, always you hear English, and always you see English around you. Things, books, or can be different things, papers or whatever. Total immersion is that. Totally it is English. Everything is English. That is total immersion. So, we have to be very selective, but we don't know how to select. For example, I give you a very nice example. You just think that you want to learn phrasal verbs. So you think, I want to learn phrasal verbs. Yeah, how can I? Oh, this is a good book to learn phrasal verbs. Oxford Phrasal Verbs. Yeah. They say that this is 1500 phrasal verbs. Then you learn all these things, 10 phrasal verbs a day and so on. Within 3 months you complete this book. But you cannot remember. You would remember at least 2-3 phrasal verbs. You just try to remember things that you have learned. No, you cannot remember. So then you try to find another book. Oh, then I'll try Chambers. That is Oxford. I'll try Chambers. Chambers Dictionary of Phrasal Verbs. Okay, very good book. Very nice. Beautiful. You will learn all these things. You can remember. And then you come to Cambridge Dictionary of Phrasal Verbs. That is 4,500 phrasal verbs here completely. You cannot learn all these things. But one nice feature that I find here is that they have some phrasal verbs highlighted, the most important phrasal verbs. So out of 4,500 phrasal verbs, they have 200 phrasal verbs marked as important phrasal verbs. So we can learn these 200 or say 50, 70 phrasal verbs out of these phrasal verbs, marked phrasal verbs. That is a good thing. And who is going to select the list for you? It should be the Suddha. The Suddha knows the real phrasal verbs, the common phrasal verb mostly used. If we select phrasal verbs, this is the most important 10 phrasal verbs. This is the list of 10 most important phrasal verbs, or 15 most important phrasal verbs. No, that would not be, most probably. You have no idea how many phrasal verbs we have and whether the selected phrasal verbs are really useful things. Then you would find, oh, this book is not useful. I cannot remember the phrasal verbs. You go to this one. This is Collins Cobble Phrasal Verbs. You can see that it's a fat book, thick one. And here the letters are really, really small. You can see how many phrasal verbs do you think this contains? That is more than 4,500. So somebody should select good things for you. Okay, now the thing is, how can I teach you how to think in English? It's easy. I can teach you how to think in English by thinking in English. How do you know that I am thinking in English? If the teacher, if I speak English, you know that I can think in English. But speaking English is not using one sentence in English and then going to singular and again English again singular and again going to singular mostly, and at times I talk about something in English. That is not the flow. That is, at that time I am not thinking in English. Singular English, singular English, singular English. If I go like that, what happens is I say something in English and then, because I know grammar and everything, I have the very idea of the mechanics of English language, how to make sentences. I know I can write essays and everything, so then I can make a sentence perfectly, very easily. But I cannot continue, I don't have the flow. I'm not thinking in English. So then I go to singular, and then while going here and there in singular, I think about the next sentence in English, and then I say the second sentence, and after that I go to singular, and then I'm in singular. I'm swimming here and there in singular, jumping and doing different things, and then while I am jumping, while I am swimming, while I am walking, while I am climbing trees in singular, I think about the next English sentence. It can be done very easily, just like writing an essay. We have enough time, and then I can produce the next English sentence, and then again I go to singular. That's okay. I have no objection in teaching English using singular. That's okay. That's really good. No problem. In comparison, comparing two languages, you can teach the second language using your mother tongue. That's okay. That's really good. That's a good method in a way. But the problem is, if I want to teach you how to think in English, I should show you that. Otherwise, you would not recognize that. Say I'm teaching for 1 hour and I'm using Sinhala for 50 minutes. That's okay, no problem. But the rest 10 should be completely in English. Then only you can see that thinking in English is possible. So therefore, I'm continuing this dialogue, this discussion, and I think you would like it. So therefore, first subscribe and then I continue with a brand new video. Bye.